Good evening, everybody. This is Scout Smith, and this is Down South and Dirty Television. Tonight, we're doing election night coverage, and we already have some of our maps up already. We will also be tonight watching election night coverage as given by MSNBC. So far, Joe Biden has won the state of Vermont, and the state of Indiana has been taken by Trump. So right now we're looking at 3 electoral votes for Joe Biden and 11 electoral votes for Donald Trump. Right now we're looking at leaning states in Virginia and Kentucky. All doing this, we have the states of Virginia, we have the states of Pennsylvania, there's a bunch of states on the East Coast that just closed their polls at 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So we're waiting for votes to be counted, and I'm gonna go right ahead at this point in time and share the map that I have so far tonight. And we are getting projections from MSNBC. We got Biden in New Jersey. We got Biden. We got Massachusetts. We got Maryland. And it allows Biden to pull ahead at 44 to 26. Again, so we see that we got a couple of states have been called, and I know a lot of you are wondering what is going on here in Georgia. Now, if we're looking at the Secretary of State's website and listening to what has been going on versus Ossoff and Perdue, there was a poll that was given out recently that just exit polling done came about 30 minutes ago that actually put Ossoff ahead of Purdue and Warnock ahead of Loeffler and Collins. Warnock, we all know is going to go into a runoff, but an Ossoff, where Warnock going to get, there's going to be a runoff, and we understand that Ossoff, if that trend continues, will defeat Purdue, which will be that will be a upset and a coup for Georgia, and hopefully indicating that Georgia may even go for Biden for president, giving him our 16 electoral votes. So I'm working on pulling up a couple of our maps for tonight, election night coverage. So we hear this. We got a lot of things going on in Florida. We're working on getting numbers for here in the state of Georgia. We just called Tennessee for Donald Trump. So I've finally been able to pull up some of the state results of what's going on here in the state of Georgia. We got some interesting races going on, particularly at the federal level. We have an interesting race seems to be taking place in Congressional District 11, in which, at this point, very few precincts are called, but Dana Barrett has pulled ahead of the incumbent Barry Loudermilk. We're right now with 58% of the vote. If that trend can hold as the precincts start coming in and we start actually getting some official counts out of those counties, which it seems to be about 4 counties, we can see a possible victory in the 11th, which I don't think anybody was watching the 11th district that hard. I think most of our races that we're looking at the 6th, we're looking at the 7th, which there's no numbers from Gwinnett County at this particular point in time. So let me give you a quick rundown of what we're looking at. Joe Biden here in the state of Georgia is trailing Donald Trump. It's 53% to 45%, with 782,000 people votes have been counted so far here in the state of Georgia, with 1% going toward the Libertarian Party. We've had a slight change in the race for U.S. Senate with the Purdue seat. We now have 55% to 43%. With Jon Ossoff trailing. In the special race for U.S. Senate, we have Reverend Raphael Warnock, pastor of Ebenezer Baptist Church, leading both Republicans with 30% of the vote. But we all know, with there being 21 people in this race, that race is going into a runoff. Looking at Public Service Commission District 4, Daniel Blackman is trailing Bubba McDonald, is 55-42. In House District 1, we have Buddy Carter leading Joyce Griggs, Lieutenant Colonel Joyce Griggs, who's the Democratic nominee, 63-36. We got in District 2 with only one county so far reporting, we have Sanford Bishop, the incumbent Democrat, trailing Don Cole 56-43. But we see that turning around here down south and dirty as more counties start getting counted and we get down into the black belt of southwest Georgia. House District 3, Drew Ferguson has a commanding lead over Val Armadar. In District 3. District 4, Hank Johnson is easily handling the Republican challenger, 76-23. And in District 5, where Democratic Party Chair and State Senator Nikema Williams is running to replace the iconic civil rights leader John Lewis, Nikema Williams has a commanding lead over Angela Stanton King of 88-11. We know that was no contest, people. We knew that wasn't going to be a contest. She might as well just took her ass home to begin with. Nikema, we know we going to Washington, baby. Yeah, let's do that thing. Looking in House District 6, Lucy McBath is handling Karen Handel handily at 61-38. Again, we have no results out of Forsyth or Gwinnett County, so we have no numbers out of District 7. District 11 has flipped. When I first came on, we looked at that. We was like, hey, we got a little thing going on. But that is flipped. Loud Milk is taking a lead over Dana Barrett, 59-40. Those are the races I'm following right now. I'm still tabulating and adding more races to the list as we go down through middle Georgia into South Georgia. So stand by. I'm giving y'all back over to a live feed from MSNBC as they're talking right now about the race for president. We got as you know, just heard, we had a call for the state of West Virginia going toward Donald Trump. But as of right now, we still, Democrats on the presidential race have a commanding lead still over the Republicans in the presidential race. Right now here in the state of Georgia, right now in the state of Georgia, 16 counties have completed their count with 121 precincts. For those of you who don't follow Georgia politics very closely, there are 159 counties here in Georgia, 2,656 precincts. So we're very, very far from completing a count here. And all the numbers we have are subject to change, particularly because we've not yet started counting metro counties. Most of the counties that we're looking at are counties out of rural Georgia and some small counts out of some of the metro counties. But like I said, we've not seen anything out of Gwinnett yet. We're only getting tabulations in the metro from Fulton and DeKalb. Let's give you a couple of races from the state Senate. State Senate District number 6, so far with 25,000 votes being, hold on, we just got a projection from MSNBC. We have Connecticut in favor of Joe Biden. But going back to State Senate District 6, Jennifer Jen Jordan, incumbent Democrat, is leading in State Senate District number 6, which is the southeastern part of Cobb County that includes parts of Atlanta, Vinings, and Smyrna. We got State District Senate 8, which is South Georgia, with Democrat Treva Greer trailing Republican Russ Goodman 55-44. No reports out of Senate District 9, being that that's Gwinnett County. Senate District 12, incumbent Democrat Freddie Powell Sims is leading. Republican China Tracy Taylor 56-44. State Senate District 13, incumbent Republican Cardin Summers has a commanding lead over Democrat Mary Elger 68-31. State Senate District 14, Republicans again, major lead 66-33. In Senate District 17, which will be a flip if we can win, we have Democrat Kelly Rose with a commanding lead over incumbent Brian Strickland 65-34. Now, we're going to take a look down at some of our House district seats. One of the states, hold on, I forgot we got a special Democratic primary in Senate District 39, which was formerly held by Nikema Williams, where we have a four-way race between Vincent Fort's child, Zanford, Sonia Halpern, Joanna Potts, and Linda Pritchard. Right now it's between Sonia Halpern and Linda Pritchard. Unless somebody gets 50 plus 1, we look at that race being a runoff. Okay, going into the State House District, there's a couple of races we're following closely. here down south of it, um, because these races are really close to our hearts, and those being the races in State House District 132, which is my home district, but also the district of House Minority Leader Bob Trammell. Waiting for the numbers to come up. This race in 132 has been interesting because the National Democrats have poured a nice little chunk of money into this race to take out a rural Democrat. And it was wild, just wild that they went to the point of spending that type of money to try to hold or to take a rural seat. Wow. Listening to MSNBC, I'm not sharing the screen right now, but it looks like that the strategy of Democrats are trying to make the coronavirus be the number one issue has not worked out the way they wanted it to. Seems like seniors, which they were pointing that strategy towards, have in exit polls said that the economy was actually their number one issue, and they really weren't worried about the coronavirus. Very interesting. Um, Hoping that that misstep does not cost national Democrats a lot of votes. But I've said it time and time again, and we've it's an old joke that we heard out of I think it was the 1988 race where they talked about is the economy stupid. So really hope that don't cost us one. Okay, we're back. Um, that's normal. We trying to find county numbers and they're not there yet. Don't have numbers out of Gwinnett County. Don't have numbers out of Houston. Don't have numbers out of Troup, Coweta, and Meriwether counties. Um, it's going to be real hard to tell what's going on here in Georgia. Just because of the way we go about counting votes here. Um, I'm predicting, unless something changes, that we won't carry Georgia tonight. And we got a lot to look forward to tonight. So we're going to get ready to shut it down and join everybody else in watching. But I do predict that once we start getting some of the western states in and the states on the East Coast start coming, we will hopefully have Joe Biden be the next president of the United States. The states to watch will be Pennsylvania, Florida, on the East Coast, Ohio. Keep your eyes on Nevada and Arizona as we start having those polls close around 10 and 11 o'clock. But we're going to join everybody else. I'm going to go to doing live feed. I'll be on Facebook doing commentary. If anything big happens, I may come back live, but definitely I will be on in the morning to give you a recap of what happened overnight. This is Down South and Dirty election night coverage. Everybody be safe, and we're out. Peace.